Okay, so
what a starting visual. What is this?
yeah, and I think this is actually showing me the last thing that I didn't play or something like that.
Huh.
So that's interesting. So we're playing software.
Oh, you're a hipster man.
Huh? I'm a hipster.
You're a very hipster man.
Company name here. Falling Damage Inc.
We were really focused on that.
Hey.
It's
What's
a theme.
the player name though? Player name. Key. Look how original I am.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it. I was trying to think of the, because of damage, I was trying to think of the guy that has damage written on his forehead. The guy that played the Joker. And I'm like, name. Shit. I can't get past Heath Ledger. I can't think of the name of the more recent dude.
Nope.
Shit.
Heath Ledger is pretty unforgettable. Pretty unforgettable. Hair. Oh, we can have a hairstyle. How hipster.
All right.
Oh, geez.
Nothing says trendy like blonde afro.
I feel like we probably shouldn't spend an eternity customizing this guy.
Is there a randomizer? I don't see one.
No. Torso.
I feel like for simulators, UI design's really going out the window, huh?
So,
look at this.
True story, Software Inc. is a one-man show.
Yeah. But like we played a lot of simulators.
That's
and
true.
RTSs and whatnot, and so many of them are like the entire interfaces are like flat blocks and stuff.
Brr.
Like wasn't the interface similar between this and like the farm game we played, or that city builder we played?
I remember that farm game.
There's it's becoming just like a series of menus that are all like a very flat block. It just does the function, and doesn't have much like design to it. It feels like
generous, stubborn, short-tempered.
This is where I found out that like you're childhood friends with the creator. It's like, who's gonna watch this, man?
No, I actually
misanthrope. Wow.
I first saw this game on a Twitch channel called Monotone Tim, and yeah, I was won over by what the game was capable of. But
do you just pick these meters to go anywhere that you want, or are you like spending points?
So these are being based on the personality things.
I guess those middle ones are all both good things, are both left and right things are good and bad, kind of.
Yeah.
Or good or bad, yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure these ones are a limited pool. So if I were to like,
oh, there it goes.
So you're basically saying,
yeah, it's like the character, it's like the facial sliders in a Elder Scrolls game, where they start counter sliding when you move certain things in certain directions.
Drop that artist thing. Specializations.
So what you're saying is we're gonna make this game.
yeah, it's all good. Mods enabled. No. Starting year 1980. Difficulty. What difficulty you want, friend?
1980.
Yeah.
Hard.
Okay.
Let's see if you can survive one video.
Starting funds 0.
Let's see if you can survive the next 25 minutes.
All right. So, I've played a bit of this, but the thing about this game is it is a simulation, and things are different every time.
Mm-hmm.
So something that can make you a boatload of money for your company on one play will get you
go out the window.
It will get you nothing the next time
because it has a different market every time or something.
It has a simulated market. You can buy out competitors. You can.
Do you make decisions about how to make something that functionally leads to different outcomes in a meaningful way?
Yes.
So it's not like Game Dev Tycoon or Passport Out, where you just spew out crap and name it whatever you want because you're really just putting out products with X amount of effort in them or whatever.
So there's multiple components to the product that you get to select, like the way you design it and the way you put effort in.
Yeah.
You can build on top of past things, like you can build graphics things here and you'll use them in later pieces.
Yeah, I remember there being a game development game where like you would just quote unquote make a game, air quotes, and name it something, and it would just make some amount of money or not for some reason. And that was more or less the game. It was weird.
Oh, that's handy. Gives you starting building options. Let's do that. Oh, geez. Pause.
You're already way ahead. Look at all this property you got.
Yeah.
Or you just want a room, or you just want a room of it? Did the day just spew by like at rapid fire?
Yeah, so
we're day 2 already.
It'll spew by the first sorry, the first night essentially instantly, because it's got a built-in skip time where you don't have people at the office mechanism.
Oh, but you don't have people at the office because you haven't done anything yet?
Yeah.
So it's kind of an iffy thing to do at the beginning?
Yeah. Toggle
what is that?
walls.
That is a crazy looking parking lot. I've never seen something like that before.
Which building is supposed to be mine? Is this?
You're seeing that, right? Have you ever seen a parking lot like that?
No.
What is that?
I don't know, man.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's based on a real location that they know about, or if that's like internal game logic. That's just how they could get the traffic to work. Like, it could be either one. Like, I could almost like I've seen weird rows in Europe, like just pictures of them. So like I don't know if that's like
it could be real in some capacity.
Yeah.
Can you?
Has like a crosswalk grid across the entire parking lot.
I think that's the style I want. Does it just not change? No. What is going on here, man?
What do you mean by style? What's going on?
So I want to be able to see inside this building to be able to do stuff, and
you can't get the roof to go away?
Yeah.
That seems vital.
Yeah.
That seems pretty vital, being able to see the business.
Kind of important.
Yeah, that's the whole game in there.
Yeah.
How do you get to it?
There we go. There we go.
How do you look inside?
So there's no light. That's probably the issue. So
do you have to build lights?
You do. You have a whole sim style.
Oh, you got to set up like a whole office first.
Yep. So let's.
The first step of software management, of course, is interior decorating.
Oh, I don't own that room. I own the garage. Got it.
Oh, you have this room.
Perfect. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, you've got a bathroom.
That's good.
Is that a bathroom or a closet?
That's a bathroom.
So
it's got cool.
So you got that going for you.
Yeah.
It's got a really long window.
This is okay. This is
your
better.
view is the other house. Good window.
End table. So let's do a desk.
I feel like those objects don't actually have a forward direction.
And a chair.
There's one.
And let's buy him a computer. So yeah, you've got this whole building thing. You can construct the buildings. You can make skyscrapers. You can buy more land. There's a lot to that.
That's some versatility.
And I think it was in one of the updates. You can more or less, you can build like diagonal walls and stuff, so you're not fixed in the grid if you don't want to be. So we're gonna call that good and just develop software, contract work. Let's start making some income since we have a loan off the gate. Oh my god. We owe so much money.
You're fine.
System. They're expecting bad quality. You
got to remember that tech companies don't actually have to be profitable in the modern economy anymore. They just need to be believed in.
You're right.
So you just need to go purchase people's dreams and hopes.
Let's accept
and
this
then
work.
You can just float on that. And then you can sell the company for $1 billion before anyone notices that it's not making any money. And then, well, I can't take that from you. And then you just retire.
So this my employee is going to show up. Well, not this is where my character is going to show up.
I was going to say, it seems like a school bus. You're hiring a little young.
Shut up.
Fresh out of high school.
Where's my person?
Well, it's 8 a.m., right?
Is he coming at 8 or 9?
I don't know.
I don't remember. These things sound hard.
What time do you go to work?
9.
There he is.
Hey.
Right at 8 o'clock. Late. Well, he's late to his lonely job where he's alone. You didn't even give him a proper window view. You put him next, like around the corner from the window.
No, there's a window right there.
Are those grade limits? Are those grades of like how well he's doing?
Oh,
A, B, and C?
They added real animations to this. They used to just straight arm it, going tap, 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 tap.
And now he's almost typing, except his right hand is on the numpad.
You can see the progress we're making on this thing.
For Mixed Street Corp?
Yeah, this is the contract that we accepted.
Huh.
So we're in the designing phase right now, I think. Probably? That sounds about right.
Do you know what the ABCs are?
That's just indicating progress. So like green means
text?
he's doing well. They'll show up at a slower rate or in different colors if people are bad at it.
I was just wondering, like, is he just typing ABC?
Yes, that's all he's typing. That's how you program.
That's the ABCs of programming.
I'll switch to develop. What?
No
What
one
does it
working
say?
at McStreet Core is competent in system code. This could severely affect product quality.
Hey, I'm competent at system code.
Is
I don't
he?
know what you're talking about.
Is he?
Sure, why
Oh,
not?
Message went away. Maybe he is now.
Keith is... He specializes in system.
Does he?
Yeah. That was
Well,
from our character select
The
screen.
message seems to have gone away.
We did it.
But maybe he just hid it. Just put a poster over it.
It's...
Now he's at zeros and ones.
Ship it.
Whoop. Damn, he booked it.
Yeah. So you have to go through a design phase and a develop phase.
It's only day 2 and he's already ready for
Yeah, this
For an
contract. So this contract was 1 month, and a month in our current game time was 2 days.
no.
So he's
I was gonna say, didn't it say didn't it say day 2 of 2 yesterday? And now it's
2 days ago. Yeah. So
Now
the
it
first,
says day 2 of 2 on top of the screen still.
no, 2 days ago it was 2 of 2, which meant 2 of this month.
So every month is 2 days
Yeah.
in universe.
Yep.
Now so now it's once again the second day of this month.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
So I'm gonna go ahead and.
So there's 24 days in a year.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if you don't change the slider at all, every day is a month.
Oh. So did you change that?
Yeah, I changed it to 2 days because I like that. Yeah. We got
Is
some.
he sleeping at his desk?
Yeah, because he doesn't have any work now.
This poor man. I
So-
thought you were gonna say because he doesn't have a home. Just sleeps in his chair.
I mean,
It's getting dirty in there.
yeah, you can pay. You can hire people, or you can pay like external staff to come in and do stuff. I don't know how you do it anymore. Hey, hire cleaning, hire courier, hire cook. I'm gonna let him have today off, and then we'll start the next project tomorrow. All right, Keith, it's time for some new contract work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We should hire 7 artists and 2 PR folk, but just 1 programmer.
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know. You just promise money, and then it comes later if it works.
I don't think it works that way.
You just need to open the company under a false name.
Doodaloo. We'll spend 1 day doing the design. We're
If there's
doing
anything
one-
I've learned from software companies and their histories, is that the moment things are successful, you need to upscale and hire twice as many employees. Because whenever you see success, you will always maintain that exact level of success. So you should only just hire more people.
Got it.
That's never backfired for any gaming company ever.
These are wise words, my friend.
Do you ever hear about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So you know how every now and then I'd mention like the Walking Dead video game and stuff like that, and you'd be like, "What?"
Yes. Yes.
And that the reoccurring thing with Telltale Company
Yeah.
and everything.
And now Telltale is has gone under.
Yeah, they're gone
Yeah.
because they upscaled like crazy when that game did super well, and then no game after that ever did that well. But they had like twice as many employees.
They just had the expectation that all their games were going to do that well.
So there was a real sliding scale where they were in season 4 of Walking Dead. It's like, it's the final season of Walking Dead. And like episode 1 came out, and then they're like, we fired all of our employees. And then before long, all of their games were removed from Steam as they went for bankruptcy. And I'm like, oh, we went from the final season of Walking Dead to there will never be more Walking Dead season. That's no closure for anyone there, I guess.
Guess not.
But also bad time for everyone in the company who was fired without any sort of severance or anything. They just found out one day they didn't have a job, and there was no in-between period of any kind. Which, like, I hear about that stuff so often that I'm just really happy I never actually followed through with becoming
A game designer.
Yeah, I thought I would, because I always thought I'd work at a game company, and ever since I've been an adult, everything I've heard about gaming companies has terrified me of that idea.
I was going to school for game design when it seeing the people I was working with and hearing the stories from the people who actually worked in the industry at the time, because the school was...
We both went veering in a different direction.
Like, nope.
Oh, shit.
Nope, not doing that. So let's look at our finances. We have some money. We have nothing in our savings account. That's cool. We only have this looming debt. How much do we pay for rent? $360 a month?
I wonder if anyone got refunds for that or not.
For Walking Dead?
Yeah, because they
Probably
sold
not.
On PC. They sell the entire season as one purchase,
Right.
but only like one episode came out of season 4. But you paid like $25 for it
For the whole...
for like probably 2 hours of gameplay.
Our stock isn't worth very much.
No,
$0.
you have a one-man company has stock. I don't understand how the economy works.
Well, shall we make a product now, or you want to keep doing
I'm still
contract?
figuring out taxes.
Let's make a product. Let's make a content management system.
Am I crazy to say that the stock market is basically like the concept of like everything is basically as powerful as the amount of faith people have in that thing,
Yes.
essentially?
Yeah.
Because people just arbitrarily buy and sell stuff because.
Yes.
And then companies just rise and fall.
The stock market is an absolutely terrifying prospect.
Yeah, I don't like thinking about it.
And the more and more you abstract it, the more horrifying it becomes.
No big deal. It just kind of maybe controls everything
We're not making an operating system. That's way too hard.
for one person.
Yeah. So a financial app?
You're not gonna just hope you're Bill Gates.
Bank integration, let's see. Less than a year. 4 code units. That's gonna be really hard. We could hire someone and then run out of money faster. Recommended programmers too. Now let's do a little bit more contract work.
We should have made your character look exactly like Andrew, because being in a small room doing contract work on a computer all day that's just his life.
Does he still do that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I think one of his takeaways was that if he does contract work for United States people from Dubai, it's actually worth a lot more money ultimately now, because
he doesn't have,
because the scale of the economy is so different that like that keeps him afloat to some extent if he does it.
That's interesting.
Whereas it used to be he was doing contract work to desperately try to survive in California. Now he's in Dubai, and so if he does contract work over here, that's like a lot more money.
Yeah,
potentially.
That's an interesting position to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, they were joking that I should move to Dubai because it's so much cheaper. And then just do the same job from there. And I'm like, that's terrifying.
I prefer the cabin in the woods approach more than that.
Admittedly, if I'm moving away from the local area where I functionally can't just drive to everyone I know anymore, at some point it doesn't make a difference if it's a different country or just a different state, if it's just so going to be far away. But Dubai's a bit of a shock. I'd really like to live somewhere where they speak the same language, because that makes most of life easier.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons.
Yeah, develop this. Let's go.
No, it's been crazy watching everybody move to like Japan and Dubai, and like, specifically not just leaving the country, but everyone's moving to countries that even speak entirely different languages.
Yeah, wildly different locations.
Yeah, on the opposite side of the globe, literally. It's like, that's some big life changes. So hope it works out for y'all.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm that quite adventurous. In fact, I'm watching this guy loop and be in the same room every day, and it's really familiar.
You getting a little existentialism here?
Yeah, I don't like this. We're kind of watching this portrait of my life right now.
Except he's programming and you just generate content.
He's even in the corner where he's in the same corner orientation I am, where the wall is to my left and front and everything. Except I don't have a window.
Yeah.
And I'm just having that moment of the beginning of Wanted, where it's doing the time lapse and playing Every Day is Exactly the Same by 9 Inch Nails. There is no trouble and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. Existential woe. That's a good design document right there.
Yep.
That should sell well.
We're gonna lower the price to $40. We only did 2 of the things. Oh, we have to like license an operating system. What are people making? We've got Alpha Blow Limited making Tiger and Tiger 2.
Have you ever made an operating system?
In this game?
In life?
No. I did not take an OS class and have not really any desire at this point.
That sounds like an undertaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
For context, Aunt Marty works at a tech company. So this is like not entirely removed from his life that he's doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Marketing, it's unavoidable. I think I should be...
Sloth OS 4.
What do you think? Tiger 2? So Sloth OS 4 is newer. It's the newest OS, and it's got pretty good user coverage.
From 1979.
The license is expensive, though.
These operating systems aren't just older than me, they're older than my car.
Yes. Yes? Your car is newer than you.
No, I mean my 82 Firebird that I had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, yeah, not my Civic.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the age. That's like these operating systems came out when my dad was in middle school. I'm just trying to think of the time scale of the history here. Did they have? He didn't have internet access, huh? He's just in a room.
He's just in a room.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird to think about. I wasn't really thinking about the date of the game until just now.
You started the game in 1980.
It registered briefly at the beginning, but no, he just has a weird, gross, grimy room he never cleans. Where you can see the path he walks through every day.
Yep.
It's the repeating grime.
Yep.
And he's just coding alone in a room where if he wants to take anything off that thing, he has to like plug something into it to take it out.
Yep.
Oh, it's weird. Does this game have yellowing? As time goes on, will his computer yellow?
Not that I know of.
Because it's that plastic. That goddamn plastic that, at least when I was growing up, it's like no one's computers look like that anymore. But everyone's school computers did. Because they were a bit older. So the entire lineup of school computers was all that beige, gross, old-looking color.
Yep.
And all smelled funny.
All smelled a little funny.
Whereas if when you went home, everyone's computer was like... kind of had like a slight weird curvy see-through blue pointless plate over it and stuff like that. That was the era where everyone's computers were white with a blue faceplate.
Yep. Oh, mediocre quality. Let's go.
No shit. Is he getting fatigue? Is he getting existential himself about his life and it's wearing him down?
We're gonna have to market it.
Does he ever change his pants? If there was a whole bunch of people, I wouldn't be as aware, but when it's just one person every day, I start to wonder how he's wearing the same clothes every day.
It's because your starting character is, you don't have to worry about him like in any context. He just exists.
He's just a constant. Like
he doesn't require food. He doesn't require salary.
He won't freak out or mess up. Yeah, he just somehow does this job where he doesn't have to make money.
Pretty much.
All that matters is whether the company's afloat or not, even though he presumably has a house or an apartment and expenses. But he's a blank employee, some sort of weird zero sum that's not accounted by the simulation.
He is at code 1.
Is he Neo?
5?
I'm guessing from all the reds that means you're making negative money each month.
Yeah, because I'm paying rent and electricity and stuff.
Damn, you were green earlier. Well, wrong. Well, was it the hard mode?
No, well, maybe. I think the hard mode is going to impact our ability to release this product, but
oh no.
I'm pretty sure that
we started the simulation in January, right, of this year?
Yeah, something like
1980?
That. Yeah. So it's in red now because I'm no longer selling contract stuff. I'm actually trying to make a product.
Oh, you're just continually working on one project and hoping that by the time it ends, you'll not only make a big sum of money then, but hopefully have like a tail to it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So we're
This is one of the things that scares me a lot about, like, you hear about game development and like some indie studios just trying to work on a project, and like that's why so many projects have Kickstarters or early access, is because they can have earlier money.
So they can have money, so they can finish it.
Yeah, if you're launching your first game, you're like, I'm just gonna lock all these people in a room for 2 years and pay them every month, and hope that at the end the thing we make makes back the money we spent, and then also enough to make the next project.
Yep.
And it worked out for Supergiant Games and not much of anyone else. Supergiant and Clay Entertainment and a few others. Some of us thought it was working for Telltale, but apparently not. Oh.
We're gonna release in...
You always hear those horror stories, like, was it there's like a big detailed article about the developer of Brigador and how he like wrecked himself to make that game, and it has all the elements of the success story you always hear about, except at the end he didn't make any money. And it was a shit show, and it's like, oh fuck.
Print? You do not own any product printers. Are you sure you want to start a printing job?
The one upside is that when you hear a sad sob story about how a project went to shit, that article often makes that project retroactively successful.
Yep.
But then you have to think about the thousands of similar projects that don't get that coverage. Yay.
We're fixing bugs, man.
That's a lot of capitalism. Just so much of the different companies and individuals and contractors and so on. Anyone who's successful is like, behind them is like the shadows of like 100 failures.
Yep.
Like so many people that did not have that similar experience,
and some of those people were their direct competitors.
Yeah, and there's always the selection bias of like, you see all the successful people in every industry, so it doesn't seem impossible to join into it. YouTube's a big one. So many people think you can just go hop on YouTube and yeah, I'll make some money, it's no big deal. Look at all these people that do it, there's so many of them, and look how much money they make, but you don't understand how many millions of like just dead, never got anywhere YouTube channels there are, and so on. And
how many actively still dead or dying channels exist.
I have a good sample of them because I was friends with a bunch of them. Oh. I've known so many dead channels, let alone all the ones I've, it's just the turnover rate's insane. Existential woe. That's the name of the actual project.
Yeah, that's the name of the product.
That's the long-term project that might sink the company.
Yeah.
Is existential woe. Yes. Oh, there's 32 followers of the beta?
There's 32 followers of the product because I released the marketing material.
Oh. But it says beta.
Yeah, because I'm in the development phase right now. Yeah. So we're in March now.
Oh god, it's been over a year.
We're gonna market it. We're gonna release it.
You're gonna release it?
Yeah. Releasing Existential Woe.
How do you know when it's ready?
I don't.
I don't. Is that a money?
Yeah.
It's like if I don't release this, our company's gone.
We're on a budget.
Is this
set a budget to make sure you don't run out of money. Leave it at 0 if you don't want to limit spending. So let's 1,000. In order to sell copies, you have to print. You can always print. Yes, print copies. Amount 100. 1,000.
Ooh, that number's going down. That's a scary number over there.
This one?
The marketing meter.
Oh, that's because it's spending money.
Oh, that's also pretty low too.
Yeah.
The top one. That's the biggest red we've seen so far.
Yep. See if we sell anything today.
Yeah, hope so. It really feels like he's just sleeping at his computer. Does he just not have work to do anymore?
Product has been reviewed.
Oh yeah?
Falling Damage Inc. is ready with its first graphics release. Falling Damage Inc. is a newcomer and they're pretty new in the graphics scene. Existential Woe is not a well-made product. It doesn't feel like they finished coding it. It's a pain to work with. Could do with more modern features. It'll be interesting to see whether it can compare to ImageScape 13 by Treat Digital. We ran into quite a few bugs. In conclusion, Existential Woe is too expensive for what you get.
No! But the thumbs ups means we're doing good, see? Oh no.
Fixing. There's
is this the death of our company?
I'm fixing bugs for users. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For individual users or collectively?
Collectively.
Maybe that'll turn the company around.
You're heading for bankruptcy.
Oh.
See if we can bankrupt the company.
I mean, it's easy. You just press fast forward and then don't press buttons.
This is
true. That usually takes care of it.
So you can see actual like the way the market is working and what all the competition is.
Oh my god. Have you won at this game, or is there an end?
There isn't an end.
You just have you felt like you were winning?
I have actually been in a place where I had a ridiculously profitable company. Yeah. So I've sold 1 unit, but I've fixed 3 bugs.
Quality horrible. Is that us?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's existential woe.
That's existential woe.
It has a horrible quality.
Let's see. Retail price on some of these 2D editors, $100. We're only 40.
Yeah, but we're horrible with sparse marketing. I don't think we're gonna make it.
We don't have a major company going on, man.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
We don't have a big company backing us.
Yeah.
Except
we're just some dude.
We're just some dude.
$1,000 contract. Just do 500 contracts and you'll make up for your previous failures.
Yeah,
hey, that's a green. We got a green.
Yeah, because we brought in money yesterday.
Was that the income of the
contract
program too, or no?
Well, I mean, it's only sold 1 copy.
Oh, was that the review copy? Is there a reviewer that wrote that? The only person who ever bought it? Oh, it's getting too real again. It's like when we play a game and we're the only people that did it.
Promote, yes.
It's a real weird experience to do a preview video, to do like a one-off, like let's try or something on a game that has 1
contract incomplete.
Oh no!
It didn't meet the minimum.
Negative money. No.
Oh no. We'll do this embedded system.
It's a real weird experience to do a let's try of a game where when you look at the store page afterwards, you realize it says no reviews, and you're like, oh, I'm the one.
I'm the one. Whoa!
Was that lightning?
Yeah, it was.
Was it the lightning of bankruptcy?
There is actually like weather effects.
That was from the bell tolls. Oh yeah, look at the wobbly tree.
Yep.
It's windy and wobbly.
Gonna develop this. They're expecting horrible quality anyway. It's fine.
Are you the asylum of programmers?
The problem is I actually have my time split working on this other product.
Oh no. Is it too real now?
Here we go. We have to ship this one today.
Because you've worked on like startups.
I've not.
In micro companies, haven't you?
No.
What about that one game?
Which one game?
Or was that just Chris?
I mean, I've worked in small team environments and I've worked on...
I know Chris was talking about being trapped in like some sort of startup thing where he like signed on to something that like...
That was Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
no,
like
I have avoided startup companies. I'm interested in trying that sort of environment, but I have a pretty strong career future at my current company, so it's like, I don't know.
You're getting too old to take risks.
I'm getting too old for this.
You got a house, you got a fur baby.
Meow.
It's very talkative.
So we're not bankrupt because I was still able to do a contract job.
Yeah.
But we've sold...
Is the moral of the story just hang out in your apartment and do contracts forever and never try anything bigger, and then you'll be able to eat every day?
Yes.
Because it seems like that's actually profitable.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Just being a one dude freelance.
We've still only sold one.
It's a very boring simulation, but like he'll have a good life probably.
Oh, I'm gonna sell the IP for $10.
The IP of the thing that sold 1 copy ever and is
so
negative.
we just got 25% more income off of it by selling the IP. Now I don't have to do that support anymore. Anyway, this is Software Inc.
Yeah.
Hard
looks like this.
Hard has definitely
stopped you in your tracks.
No. So Hard, I'm sure, just makes it even more difficult to get a single success in the market.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of what you end up doing is you...
Is that what primes you to actually start making a company is that you need to have one good success, and that's like the struggle at first that you keep looping for?
Yeah, you keep working for that success, whether you're getting in on this product type super early or You just happen to have the right quality and the right blend of marketing or what have you. Like, it's super hard.
Scaling up and hiring dudes and risking bigger.
You can grow this game. This game scales in an amazing way. You can grow your team. You can train your employees. There's a whole hiring mechanism. You could have a digital distribution platform, so you could build server rooms upon server rooms and have your own marketplace. You can get to the point where you can hire team leads and project managers and have autonomous teams making products outside of your control
without you managing it at all.
Yeah. So, and you can have marketing teams and artist teams and all sorts of stuff. It just keeps going.
How far does the simulation go? Does it get to the point where like you get public scandals when an internal memo leaks and stuff like that?
I don't know. It's possible. So the guy,
really specific.
The guy making this game, this has been a real passion project that you can see every step of the way. He makes
the computer is so old that it's one piece.
Yeah.
It just registered for me that the keyboard's attached to the monitor because that's how old the computer is.
He makes huge leaps with the different patches, and I'm pretty sure this game has been in development for, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years.
Damn.
And it's all out in the open. You can do the early branches and get all the neat features.
It's gotta be a weird meta, right? When you're an indie developer making a game about being an indie developer.
Yeah.
On the scale.
Yeah.
And we're making a simulation where most people will fail.
Yep. It's fascinating.
Oh boy.
I've never seen this research thing
start getting
before,
in your
so
own
that's
head.
New. This is a whole new thing that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
The game is
like
also
when Hank Green writes a book about being famous on YouTube.
So the things that you didn't get to see at all in the simulation
is like building
noise. You can see like all sorts of data. When you have employees that matter, not just your start character, you have to pay attention to how noisy the environments are, whether or not there's adequate heating and cooling. Like, there's this whole additional layer to making.
You have to deal with like if it's hospitable, like a library environment for everyone to actually work in there and so on, and shared space.
If you have too many people in tight quarters, they're going to be super unproductive.
Do their personalities affect how much they're noisy and everything? Yeah.
Their personalities affect it. Their personalities affect how well they work with one another. So if you have them on teams and they're clashing personalities, when you're going into hiring, it gives you a rating based on the other people on various teams, how well they would mesh with them. It's fascinating. It's a really cool game.
Well, Software Inc. Link in the description.
Yep.
Yeah.
See ya.